You know, a lot of people they turn their back on you. You know what I'm saying? When you're headed to the top, but you know, it's all love. You know, never tripping on anything. For real. Yeah.
Different source of incomes, got my hands in a lot of shit. That's probably why I'm always. What's going on, people? It's the Top Talk podcast presented by Royalist Impact. And today I need y'all to get your energy all the way up because we're about to talk about the beef in the streets between Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock. 5 days ago, Jason Whitlock attempted to assassinate Stephen A. Smith's character on his podcast, Fearless, questioning the TV personality Smith, New York Times bestseller Straight Shooter. Wilcox called that book straight trash, homie. Straight trash. I knew that wasn't going to go over well with Smith, though. I read that book, and one thing he said, if you come for him, he going to come for you. Being raised in the Bronx, he ain't no punk in the streets, if you know what I mean. You know, I know New York boys out there. Ain't no punks out there, man. You know, Wilcox went on to question his journalistic skills, the legitimacy of his basketball career, and his overall knowledge of sports in general. Man, come on. Smith talks about sports for a living. He was just at the national championship game, covers Super Bowls, NBA finals. Don't let it be in Miami or LA because he's going to be out there clowning. You know, he covered Allen Iverson in his early years at the Philadelphia Journal. Come on, Whitlock. You got to do better than that. Sound like some male jealousy to me. Added insult to injury, he drew from the Cat Williams interview with Shannon Sharpe calling Stephen A. Smith a plant, a.k.a. just another damn Kevin Hart of the sports talk industry. Crazy. Super crazy. Sheesh. I need y'all to get y'all energy up in here, man. I gotta be honest. I'm not a fan of Jason Whitlock, man. You know, when the Colorado Buffs hired Deion Sanders and the prime effect was going on, he was being very disrespectful to his son, to his family, and to the Colorado nation. You know, just very disrespectful. He was questioning his masculinity, his Christianity, his family values, you know, the people he had around him, the coaching staff. It really is like he was targeting the black folks. I mean, he said Deion Sanders was like a female. That's very disrespectful. But Deion, being the man he is, he didn't even reply to him directly. He just did some, sound bites in his post-game interviews. If it was me, I'd have went crazy. I know his son Bucky wanted to go crazy. Shout out well off. I know he wanted to go crazy on him because he seemed like he'd get it in. Stephen A. Smith, on the other hand, he ain't hold back at all. He unleashed on him, bringing up the fact that he was let go from Fox, ESPN, how he had Isaiah Thomas and one of the other guys come to try to straighten it out between him, and how he had some kind of language in his contract that he would never even work with Jason Whitlock. Ever work with Jason Whitlock. You know, he has a true disdain for Jason Whitlock. He said he had a problem with other people, but he hates him. When you say on national TV that you hate somebody and they apologize to everybody because they begged you not to do the show, but you had to let it out, get it out, man, that's tough. You know, that you had to do that. But Stephen A. Smith, being who he is, he couldn't take it no more. That's what I'll be saying. People always on these podcasts saying what they want to say, but somebody reach out and touch them, it gets strange. You know what I'm saying? But Stephen A. Smith is from the Bronx. It's like, nah, I ain't letting this slide. This dude a fat bastard. Kane. And Stephen A. Smith say he hate us all. Jason Whitlock hates us all. If you go watch Fearless, you will see he attacks the black people in the industry. I'm telling you. And Fearless was supposed to be like a flagship for the culture. I swear, I didn't even have a podcast at the time, but when he was going in on Deion, I just want to whip him a new asshole because he was being real disrespectful. Shedeur Sanders is a college athlete. But you jealous because when you was in college, all you got was a damn scholarship? This dude driving around in a Rolls Royce? You should be happy for him. How long the black athlete came? NIL. That's what's the problem with all these old folks. They don't want the brothers to get paid. They want them to stay in their place. Stay in your place, boy. Get in that college dorm room, eat those ramen noodles. No, they eating steak and shrimp, surf and turf, Ruth Chris. You feel me? In style. They out there playing with Rolexes on, doing the Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? Stephen A. Smith was out there celebrating it and embracing it. But Jason Whitlock, he ain't embracing the culture, man. He ain't part of the culture. He a vulture. He a culture vulture. You know? And like I said, I'm pretty sure I know he's a award-winning journalist and all that, but he ain't represent for us. And Stephen A. Smith, man, thank you for doing what you did. I really appreciate it because somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. And I'm glad it was you. A leader in the industry. World-renowned. Man, Stephen A. Smith got receipts. He was naming names. TV executives, station managers, sports personalities. They don't mess with him. They don't mess with you, Jason. Stephen A. got receipts, man. You got to watch his episode on this Stephen A. Smith show. He was pulling them out. He's like, I got receipts. Nobody want to work with this guy. He's a cancer. You know? That's why I love when people start pulling out them receipts, man. I just wonder if those people was cringing like, But Stephen A. Smith, he was shooting his gun. He was emptying his clip. So Jason Whitlock, he ain't gonna be able to dodge all those bullets with his fat ass. He deserve it, bro. And then when I be seeing Warren Sapp, Marshall Faulk, and Brett Favre on there yucking it up with him, I be like, man, what y'all on? But I understand. They outcast theyself. So they gotta run with an outcast. You feel me? He was on Fox. Speak for yourself. Got let go. He was on ESPN. Got let go. Now you gotta go to Blaze, which I like Stephen A. Smith was explaining is a smaller channel. And that's where he doing his thing at. Cause he can't do it on a national stage. Stephen A. Smith said, you want what I got, but you can't do what I do. You want what I got, but you can't do what I do. Because you didn't burnt your bridges, boy. You burnt your bridges. The arrogance is going to get you so far. You know what I'm saying? It only gets you so far, Jason. You mess with the wrong brother, and he put you in your place. Stephen A. Smith ain't no plant. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cat Williams. Shout out to Shannon Sharp for making history. Two brothers. Inspiring me to keep doing what I'm doing. You know? Shout out Wello. Shout out CJ on 32s. Shout out Mike Rashid. 19 Keys. All the people that inspire me. Tall Guy, Mr. Organic. That's why I do this podcast stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at those guys and they make me realize I could do it because they look like me. On a sadder note, man, Bill Belichick, Nick Saban, Pete Carroll, man, those some great coaches. And I'm sad that they had to leave their respective positions. You know what I'm saying? Because football won't be the same. It's a new era. I want some new young blood to get in there and do what they got to do. But those were some great coaches, man. Some really, really great coaches. And I enjoy watching them lead their teams to championships, conference titles, and etc. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day in sports for real. Man. It's Top Podcast presented by Royalist Impact, man. You know what to do. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Man, until next time, peace. I'm out.
You know, a lot of people, they turn their back on you. You know what I'm saying? When you headed to the top. But you know, it's all love, you know. Never tripping on anything. For real. Yeah. Different source of incomes, got my hands in a lot of shit. That's probably why I'm always in some shit. Nowadays I don't got time for relationships or friendships, and family time just what I make of it. They gon' change on you once you get to the top. I'm the cream of the crop, believe it or not, that's real spiel for you. Even though you did me wrong, I'm still here for you. Even though you ain't got no sense, I still feel for you. Fuck the problem, where's the solution? The way I'm cutting ties with people is like execution. Telling people that you don't need me, what point is